We've got it, and it's right here. All of the important details for the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and SNAP beneficiaries, otherwise known as food stamps. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I want to discuss all the details of this document right here and how this one simple document will hopefully influence Congress to do one simple change that'll impact fixed income beneficiaries in a really, really big way. So let's get into it and discuss all the details of this document and what it means as it's going out to Congress. Let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as I'm watching everything very, very closely each and every day. There's a lot of information hitting the wire every single day, which I'm breaking down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on as things are changing rapidly and as we continue to get all these very important announcements out of the administration, the president, lawmakers, Congress, and of course all the different bills and packages, proposals and amendments, and everything else that's going on in Congress right here, right now that they're considering and or currently working on. So again, thanks so much for joining me. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication and my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. So again, make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into the details and talk about what is this guy and what does it mean for all of us as low-income and, of course, fixed-income beneficiaries. All right, so last week, one day, I was out in a separate video, and I was asking you your opinion on if I should do this or not, and I got a lot of really good feedback on that. In fact, some of you even sent out private emails saying, hey, I love this. What can we do to push this? Because this is such a simple, easy change that can be done by Congress, and ultimately, it would impact about 43 million people out there right now. That's a lot of people, by the way, right? That's like 13% of our population in the United States as of right now. A lot of people, right? So as a result of that, I drafted this. Super simple letter, straight to the point, and realistically, I'm not even asking for much at all. So I want to bring my wife in, Corey, here in just a minute, and she's going to read this to you, and so you can see exactly what I have written. Now, here's what I want to ask of you. Listen to the letter as Corey reads it, and then I want to hear your feedback down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you want me to make some changes to it? Of course, this has not been sent out to Congress yet, but we will be sending this out to Congress to see if they can do something about this, which, let's be real, we know that they can. It can be super easy to do, just like I announced right in here in this letter. Super easy. All you got to do is write a simple piece of legislation and get it done. It should be no problem at all. So basically what I want to do is the major problem that all of us know happens every single year. Just like this year, unfortunately, it's going to hit a lot of people in a pretty bad way. Here's what it comes down to. Every single year, we get the annual cost of living adjustment, right? The nice big boost to benefits, all those benefits I mentioned at the beginning of the video, get a nice boost to benefits as a result of the COLA raise, right? We're all getting very excited to see what is this raise going to be. However, just like I stated in the letter right here, well, it's nice to hear what the COLA is going to be, but then at the end of the day, do we really care about it all that much? Because here's what happens. For those people that are receiving SNAP benefits, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, and or some people call it food stamps, here's what happens. You get the raise to your monthly benefits as a result of the COLA, and then sure enough, they garnish your SNAP benefits by pretty much an equal amount, right? Well, as a result of the COLA that's coming this year for 2023, it's likely going to push some people even out of the program because all of a sudden your income has gone up so much that you're rich now, right? No, that's not the case at all, but rather, unfortunately, because of the rules and the income thresholds for SNAP, if your income falls over the threshold, then guess what? You might actually lose benefits. So unfortunately, because of the COLA is going to be so big this coming year in 2023, it might actually push a bunch of people out of the program. Not cool. So basically what I'm saying here in this letter, and again, you'll see it here in just a second when Corey comes in to read it, is I'm basically saying, let's write up a super easy piece of legislation. Let's pass it through that basically has a clause within it for the SNAP program that simply says when the annual cost of living adjustment comes in and raises benefits, it will not garnish SNAP benefits. Obviously, I write it a little bit more differently than that. I happen to think that it's written pretty nicely, but again, That's just my opinion. That's how I wrote it. But again, I want to hear your feedback down below. If you like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, please let me know. This is all just for all of us, the greater good of everybody here, which is why I drafted this letter. And again, I want to send this out to Congress, which we will, but I want to pass it by you first to see, does it get everybody's approval here, or should we start over and start back at the drawing board, right? But again, let me know if I missed something, if there's something blatantly obvious that I missed. Now again, don't get me wrong. I completely understand that we could add stimulus checks in here. We could add a raise to monthly benefits. We could add all kinds of things into this letter. Well, if you've been watching the channel here for any length of time, you know that we've sent out plenty of those letters already. And what happened with them? Well, a whole lot of nothing, right? We know that absolutely nothing has gone from that. However, this time, super basic letter, we're simply asking them for like 2 lines of legislation. It's not even asking for money. It's basically just asking them to stop taking our money as a result of garnishing benefits because we got a little teeny tiny raise as a result of the COLA. So then they think, oh, let's take away some SNAP benefits. Doesn't make any sense, right? So I'm feeling like let's just get this letter out there right away as soon as possible. You never know. Maybe they can get something done for next year. I don't know. Even though the new fiscal year starts on October 1st, again, honestly, we're really pinching down to the wire here. But at the end of the day, maybe they can make this change sooner than later. And all I'm simply asking for is just a simple clause in the language that simply says the COLA will not offset SNAP benefits. That's about it, right? Obviously, I have it written in about, I don't know, however many more lines are on there. Not a whole lot. Does not a whole lot of text there. Anyway, with that being said, enough out of me. Let's bring Corey in. This will only take her about a minute and a half or so to read this whole letter. And then again, you can hear exactly what I have to say. And again, please leave your feedback down below. Let me know. You love it. You don't like it. Any amendments that you want me to make, any changes, anything that I blatantly missed. And again, when it comes down to stimulus checks, obviously, I know we're still working on that as well. But again, let's just focus it on this language. Let's do one little change at a time because we don't want to overwhelm Congress. You know what I mean? So anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, stick around here for just another minute or two. Corey will come in and read this letter to you. And again, I'm excited to read your feedback down below. I'm doing whatever I possibly can to help you here in the community. And as always, like I say, I'm your daily advocate. And again, I will continue to be here for you. I'll continue to grind and do whatever I can to be here and to help you out right by your side every single day in this community, which, by the way, community is, if you're watching this video, you're part of the community. That's it, okay? Totally free to be here. Anyway, with that being said, enough out of me. I apologize. And let's bring Corey in right now. She's going to read this to you, and then you can hear exactly the words that I have written. So anyway, with that being said, Corey, come on in, take it away, and I'll catch you later. And looking forward to reading those feedback and the comments down below. All right, enjoy. Corey, it's all you, and I'll see you again soon. See ya.
Hello. We are a group of over 376,000 low-income Americans living on fixed income benefits, including Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, as well as others. With the current level of inflation, we are excited to hear the official announcement out of Social Security in regards to a much-needed COLA raise to our benefits. Along with the excitement of the raise, we are also dreading the accompanying announcement of how much our SNAP benefits will be reduced as a result of the COLA raise. It is always confusing to us how someone living on a fixed income benefits below the federal poverty line can get a meager raise to benefits, meanwhile having food assistance benefits reduced at the same time. We would like to ask one simple request. Can you please work on a simple piece of legislation that will add a clause to the SNAP program stating that benefits will not be reduced as a result of increased income due to the annual COLA? This one change would help millions of beneficiaries tremendously. It is unfortunate, but we know this all too well. We get our annual raise only to find out that it has been reduced by Medicare Part B premium increase, as well as a proportional reduction in SNAP benefits, leaving us exactly where we started or even worse off. Thank you for your time and consideration. Matt, advocate for the low income and fixed income through the Blind to Billionaire YouTube community.